effort. I would now call upon Priyanka Kamath. She's the founder and chief SAS of 100 GIGA, and she's doing some fabulous work. She has some folks from her team as well. So over to you, Priyanka.
Amazing. Okay, I was 20 minutes in the sun. This might come out all loopy, and because I'm 5'2", I want the world to see me and my girls to see me, because all of you are actually me, right? We see ourselves in each other, and this is pretty much a story of you that I'm going to narrate. So yes, like I was saying, I was a little loopy in the sun, but I want to start off with one key question. How many of you are CEOs here? You know what? All of you should raise your hands because all of you are CEOs. Can we just get a round of applause for that? Amazing. So, girls, women, sisters, we are all in this together. We are living in times where women, girls just like you can go build a one-person business with $1 million revenue. Now, do we care about revenues? Do we care about profit margins? Do we care about making millions? No, it is about adding value. So where do you go and find values, right? You technically will start with your own home. So imagine this, a 24-year-old woman trying to deliver a baby in a village which has no hospitals. Where is she going? She's probably ushered by her entire family to the nearby town so she could give birth to her firstborn, who's standing right here on the stage and talking to you. So this is for my mother. This is so that she doesn't suffer more, and this is so that girls like her will not suffer more, right? So how do we take this privilege that, look, I was born and I had a hospital, there was a town that I was born in, and as time would take me to the city and then further to US, Sat Samundar Par, working at World Bank, working at PepsiCo, it was a very interesting journey for me to see how I can give back, but not only give back, but also make sure, build a platform that every person that I came in touch with actually gave back, right? So this is where the story begins. I was sitting in Toronto, Canada. This was the pandemic wave 2, breathless. I was getting life flashes that what have I done in life that, you know, something happens to me in the pandemic. Will I ever come out of this? Will I ever be going back to my corporate? No, I think my mother's face always flashed to me because all her sacrifices that got her to me to a very, at least a decent level of success, I wanted to give that back to my sisterhood sitting right here in the front benches. We started off by just identifying the bottom billion. So the 23 million girls who are dropping out of schools in India, we could see their pain, and we knew that, hey, look, we had to do something about this. So here we go. I just sat down, and one day I was making an AI avatar educator because I couldn't reach everywhere, but the girls with the Geo phones, which is 2 gigs, 2 cents, could download the avatar in their phone and actually learn anything they wanted to get to the next level of success, right? And you know what happened? Did I sell the avatar? Did I make a business out of that avatar? No, I couldn't, but something really fabulous happened. A Silicon Valley person sitting in California, who is a very elite member of the blockchain ecosystem, actually bought my avatar. And you know what? That was the initial capital of my business, because I didn't have the resources or probably think so much that I would save and one day start my own business, which is called 100 GIGA, 100 Girls in Generative AI, which is mine, which is yours, which is of 100 girls, which is 10,000 strong today with South Asian women in technology. So it didn't have to be me coming from some privileged background. I just had to go pursue my passion, build this avatar, and get my initial capital for the business, right? Now, something very beautiful happens. We wanted to teach the girls in marginalized communities orphanage homes on how to actually convert their passions into lucrative business. So when we go to that marginalized communities and the orphanages, we realized they were so good at soap making, jewelry making. They were so good at storytelling, right? Now, how do you monetize your skills and passions was the ultimate mission and vision of our organization. And this is where we went and worked with artisans, farmers, doctors, educators in rural India, which actually invited us to the New York Stock Exchange. I still thank the incredible team of Virtualness for actually inviting us there, because we were only trying to save money for building for the bottom billion, and look where it took to. So when you look outward and you're actually building for other people, adding value into other people's life, you will automatically get success. So if there is one key takeaway from this, go find those artisans who do not even have a basic website. Go find those doctors who are struggling with their appointments and do not even have a single Google form automation workflow that can help them life make easier, right? Go find that girl who is trying to get into scholarship colleges or trying to ride the wave of the college funds in US. Go build for whatever technology stack you know, you can still automate for that girl. And that's pretty much how 100 Giga started. So we went and we looked from college to college to college for our girls, and we knew that if you had done something spectacular in the marginalized area, or gone and helped even anybody in the sustainability space, or just build something for your peers, we knew you were our girl. And I see that beautiful lights right here, sitting here, and who go back home and again go teach like 20 other girls. So a huge round of gratitude for you all for making sure that I'm still going on this momentum 2 years strong. So what did we do with these girls from the colleges, right? Everybody asked me, Priyanka, what is 100 Giga? Why is 100? What is Giga? So here we go. 100 actually stands as a contribution and a regard to my grandmother who turned 100 years old with her selfless years of service for the family, never questioning, never asking anything. And that is basically what the emotion that we are getting to 100 Giga as well. So we went and built Poshana GPT for malnutrition children out there, where the doctors were struggling to bridge the gap. The most famous pediatric surgeon, Dr. Tanmay Motiwala, actually told us this technical stat that for 1,300 pediatric surgeons, you only have 23 million children out there. Look at the disparity in India and the kind of technical, we are at an engineering conference, but is anybody building for those pediatric surgeons? No, we are always thinking about how to get that next job, how to get that big salary, how to just keep growing on the corporate ladder. While ambition is great, all of that is great, but someday that is going to burn you out, because you're always going to put yourself into competition mode, into doing better, and that is going to burn you out one day. And you're very young for this right now, but do have a safety net and do build your capital before you get into all of this. And that is why I started with the Silicon Valley person actually investing in my business, because he bought that blockchain-related digital art from me, which really at this point, was the best thing to happen, because I was pursuing my passion in technology, and I mixed it with the public good, right? So this is exactly what my girls are doing now as well. So what the beautiful girls at GIGA did was go take a chat GPT, build on top of that a scholarship fund that could tell you in which state you are, what schemes are available, and how do you avail that. And we actually call that Dhan Kanya. And right here, Ms. Neeta was talking about how financial equity is important. We equally believe in building skill equity also, because that will never make you deteriorate from any kind of path. AI is coming, cryptographic quantum is coming. You will be safe because you're actually building your skill sets day after day at 100 Giga. So what we urge you to do is come with us, build a skilling bot with us, try to understand your own learning journey and see, hey, look, where am I lacking and maybe where I can actually go involve in which project, And we've already built a chatbot for you. You will see that on our launch page tonight at 100 Girls in genai.com. And with that, I want to say, because of all of this work that we've, able to gather through community, building for rural doctors, building for educators, building for artisans, we've also been invited to New York, NASDAQ, and this is happening on 12th of December, which is just incredible to see that focusing outward on others' problems, adding value, and ensuring that technology can do good is going to get you so much farther in life than actually focusing on that promotion or that, big salary of yours. But definitely build a safety net for yourself and then start building skill equity. Thank you so much.